Good morning, 2-3. My name is Miss Kiera, and for the next 6 weeks of camp, I will be teaching you history. For our history lesson, we will be doing this My 2020 COVID-19 Time Capsule. I hope you find it fun. I will be doing it with you so you can learn a lot about me through our work. I was a 4-5 counselor last summer at camp, so many of you may recognize me, but others may not have done camp before, so this is the first time you're meeting me. Hello, I'm so happy to have you here at camp. I can't wait for you to share parts of your work with me for the next 6 weeks. I hope you find this fun, and we may be able to do some extra activities to see what you guys like. So let's get started. So here is our packet. Every week, we will do 2 pages. Except for the end, we'll probably only do one a week. But for this week, you can color your cover page. I know I don't have mine colored, but I promise the next time I show it to you, it'll be colored. You can color your cover page and put your name at the bottom, just like I did. I wrote Miss Kiera. For this week, we are going to do the You Are Living Through History Right Now page. And we will do the All About Me page. For week 2, we will do How I'm Feeling and My Community. For week 3, we will do You Are Not Stuck at Home, You Are Safe at Home. What am I doing to keep busy? Or what did you do to keep busy? The next page we'll do is Our Handprints. And you will have to draw the handprints of all of the people living in your home. And you can color them differently and place your hands all on that page. And on the back if you don't have enough space. For week 4, we will interview our parents. I cannot wait for you guys to meet my mom. For week 5, we will do Special Occasions. And this will just tell you all the different places that you went or celebrated during quarantine. Also for week 5, we will do a letter to myself. So in our letter, we can write to ourselves so that we can think back to quarantine a year from now or 2 years from now and remember what it was like to have to be stuck in our house during a world pandemic. And lastly, for week 6, we have a letter from your parents. And you can either have your parents write this letter or you can write it for them in their perspective, what you think they would say to you. So those are our pages for the next couple weeks. And these are our pages for this week. So, I know this time may have been really hard for you guys because you weren't allowed to see your friends, you weren't allowed to go to school, and you couldn't really do much of the activities that you really like to do. It really was hard for me too because I had to come home and I had to learn how to do my schoolwork from home instead of being at college with my friends. So I hope that you guys find this fun and you actually really take the time to do it, put the effort into it, because this could really be something that you look back on in a couple years. So, for my living through this history right now, this page, it says, take a moment to fill in these pages for your future self to look back on. And here, add some other ideas of things to include. Now, I didn't add pictures. It says you can add some photos from this time, a journal of your days, local newspaper pages or clippings, any art work you created, family pet pictures, special memories. So, my favorite memory from quarantine was painting. One thing I wrote on my square was we are living through a global pandemic and social and racial reform. This wasn't surprising to me, but this was the first pandemic that I actually remembered. I was too young to remember the other pandemics that had gone on in the world. So it was really cool, but really scary to live through this one. I bet some of you were really scared knowing that COVID-19 was as dangerous as it is, and you have to wear a mask when you go out in public, and maybe gloves if your parents made you wear them. I also added one of my favorite memories during quarantine was FaceTiming my friends, FaceTiming my boyfriend, and FaceTiming my family. I also worked really hard and finished my second semester of the second year of school with a 3.8 GPA, which is so good. I bet a lot of you got A's and B's, and I'm so proud of you for that. I know how hard it must have been doing your work online, but I know you killed it. Some other memories I could add to this would be going walking with my mom and my sister, baking with my mom and my sister, and just getting to spend time with my family. Next, we have the All About Me page. So here it asks you how old you are, how tall you are, how much you weigh, your shoe size, your favorite toy, your favorite color, your favorite animal, food, show, movie, your favorite book, your favorite activity, your favorite place, your favorite song, who your best friends are, what you want to be when you grow up, and today's date. So for mine, I am 20 years old. That might seem really old because some of you are probably like 8, 9, or 10. I stand 61 inches tall, so I'm 5'1". A lot of you were probably much taller than I am. I weigh 140 pounds. My shoe size is a woman's size 6. Look, I have baby feet. baby feet. My favorite toy is my phone. My favorite colors are pink, blue, or green. Unfortunately, I don't have a favorite animal because I'm scared of animals. So if I loved animals, loved animals, I think my favorite animal would probably be an elephant. Which is so weird, but an elephant. I love going to the zoo though. The zoo is super fun. How many of you guys like going to the zoo? My next one is my favorite food. My favorite food has to be mac and cheese. But I love pizza and scalloped potatoes. Anything carb related. Anything that makes us feel so full to the point that we can't even sit down straight. Anything. My favorite show is Money Heist on Netflix or Grey's Anatomy. I know some of you who probably have parents who've watched Grey's Anatomy. It's such a good show. You should watch it when you're older. My favorite movie is Love and Basketball. Another movie you should watch when you're older. It's so good. My favorite book is Out of My Mind. I read Out of My Mind this semester at school, and it really opened my eyes because it was written in a perspective of a little girl who's about your age, who has a disability. And she kind of talks about her journey going through school and not being able to talk because she has epilepsy. My favorite activity is relaxing with my family, relaxing in my bed, going on my phone, hanging out with friends, getting dressed up, doing makeup sometimes, anything. I love everything. My favorite place is my bed. I love to take naps. My sister will tell you, I sleep all of the time. My favorite song is Run the World by the Queen Bee, Beyonce. And I know you guys know why. Because girls run the world. My best friends are Jill, Lizzie, and Ronnie. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. Hence why I'm teaching you guys. And today's date is June 7th, 2020. So, that's a little bit about me. A little bit more about me is I have a mom, a dad, one sister and one brother. My sister is 18 and my brother is 16. Something else about me. I work at Sarah's Candies and the Lemoyne Center, of course. And when I go back to school, I work in a little tiny office that has a desk and a computer. When I was in high school and when I was younger, like you guys, I played soccer, softball, basketball, and I think my favorite by far was softball. And then when I was in about 8th grade, I started to dance. And I know some of you probably dance and you probably love it, and dance was one of my favorite things. And I graduated, so I don't really dance anymore, but I do go back sometimes and see my old friends. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning about me, and I can't wait to learn about you. So in the comment section, I want you to share one fact about yourself from either your Living Through History Right Now page or your About Me page. It can be anything. You can share a couple things if you want to, it's okay. But you need to comment in the section below so that you can get marked for being here today, okay? Bye.